Chodzi ci po głowie powrót do Spotify Premium? To świetny pomysł. Pomyśl o nieograniczonym pomijaniu, słuchaniu bez reklam i odtwarzaniu w trybie offline. No i co? Przejście do Premium to jedyne rozsądne wyjście. Słuchaj dowolnych utworów, gdziekolwiek jesteś, o każdej porze i bez limitów. Gotowi na Premium? Kliknij baner, aby dowiedzieć się więcej.
Hello guys and welcome back. We're ready to see on our other stream, which is going to be Firestorm, also known as Mustr. Not sure how it's said appropriately in English. We just call him Mustr, and he's gonna play against Hulk, and he's gonna try to beat him to get his promotion to the good players, which is something he so desperately want to have for such a long time. So I hope that today we're gonna see a really good games, and Randomness will help me to cast these games today.
Hello, guys.
Yeah, really nice to have you there, and I hope that that we'll just see great games today. What do you think about these players? How do you evaluate their skills? Like, does Mustr have chances to beat Hulk?
Yeah, absolutely. He was very good in the pre-good tournament that you hosted.
Yeah.
He beated everyone flawlessly, so he's like the most player that is capable of beating Hulk in the pre-good bracket.
Yeah. Do you think that it may interfere him that he's actually playing for random, right? They are both playing for random.
Yeah, they're both like very. They're really having a lot of confidence they're really high level skill to go random. They don't care what the enemy gets.
Hopefully, yeah, yeah. Well, actually, I think you're right here. However, I think that if Mustr wanna win this series, then he should probably play for Nod because I kind of feel like it's his preferable faction. He always played better for Nod factions like Morg even or Black Hand. So I'm not sure about Hulk because Hulk plays a lot and he plays for various factions, even though his most powerful faction is GDI, and everybody knows this. But today, I think he should be. Well, he should feel himself better if he plays for random because it will be more difficult to
Maybe
predict
also
his
first
moves.
game they want to go for random, both of them, so there's no might games yet. They
Yeah.
wait and see what happens the first game, and then they will decide if they switch to what kind of factions,
Yeah.
depending on what happened in the first game.
And we see the first rush, 3 bikes, 2 bikes actually. It's 2 bikes coming to hit the harvester. They almost taken this harvester down, even though no, it doesn't look like this harvester is gonna be killed. One seeker appears on the arena and saving this harvester. That was, I wouldn't say it was a bad engagement, but
Well, he was against random. He didn't know there are shielded
yeah.
harvesters. If he knew, he would not have gone for 2. He'd either not commit for a rush, or he would go for more bikes.
You're probably right there. Yeah. I mean, 2 bikes. Like, who goes 2 bikes in the beginning of the game? I don't know. I think that you're a not player and you should know better whether or not it pays off to do something like that. Even when you play in random, even if I don't know, maybe your enemy will play like Nod, right? Nod has the weakest harvesters, so it should pay off. But does it? What do you think?
Well, it like forces the enemy to go for like something to counter it, or it's also good if the enemy is rushing with bikes or whatever
Yeah.
the enemy is doing. It's good to have those 2 bikes to counter rush, but you're not looking to get a harvester with it, just to force a response from the
Yeah,
enemy.
yeah, and
But against Reaper or Zocom, 2 bikes is like nothing. It's just more for like putting pressure early on and scouting, or trying to anti-rush if your enemy is rushing.
you're just forcing him to overspend, right, the money, so you can actually get ahead. That's probably the idea behind this rush. And yeah, it looks quite good, but now I see that a lot of bikes are going on the right flank, and there are already
Yeah, Mustr
seekers.
is really behind. He doesn't have expansion yet.
Yeah.
He will just have it, while Hulk have 2 harvesters on his expansion.
And
So
somehow,
Hulk is 1 harvester ahead, and also far ahead in build queue.
yeah, you're right. Absolutely correct. I mean, Hulk somehow is playing really well for screens here. Yeah, a really good macro game, I would say. Macro game it is. And these bikes are still alive, and he now goes with all of he tries to push his enemies, so he doesn't have any actually units on his second expansion. Only few disintegrators, 2 disintegrators for now, and there may be 1 harvester lost. However, from what I see, there is going to
There are
be
seekers came
yeah.
into Hulk's into Mustr the X. main base, and they were able to pick up a harvester.
And he doesn't control them. If he was to control them, he might have, yeah, he might have been able to kill all these harvesters because there is nothing to protect them.
Despite Mustr the X going for 2 war factories, his units are out of position.
Yeah.
He's losing more and more harvesters. He's really behind on eco now.
So that's it, I guess. You see, the disintegrators are here, still killing one more harvester, the second expansion, and that's gonna be it. There is no point to prolong this game, and that should
Mustr
be
the
it.
X, yeah, it's trying to counterattack with Scorpion tanks and Hulk's main base, and with few bikes onto Hulk's expansion, but it's not paying off. Status was used on those corps, and he will be able to defend, while Hulk is winning right now.
Yeah, Hulk's playing extremely well for screens, which is not something I expected, even though I thought that he should have gone for random and played different factions, because that's what he does. That's when he becomes absolutely unpredictable, but I didn't think that he would perform so good for screen, which still is something that I wanted to see, and I really like how he plays for screen. And now he went T3, he already has Tech, and I think he's gonna go for tripods, or maybe he will just make this upgrade for seekers, shard launchers upgrade, right? So anyway, that's it. Looks like 3 harvesters left for Mustr. Yeah, Mustr ZX.
So double war factory from Mustr the X after 2 bikes rush did not work off. He was really stalling after he placed his first refinery on the expansion, and his units also were out of position.
Yeah.
And it's really hard to come back from this now.
Yeah, I don't think it's possible. I mean, everything is possible in this game, but not this. Everything except this. So, now Hulk realizes that he has, a great supremacy over his opponent, and he's taken the spikes. At least he's gonna take 1 spike. And Master ZX doesn't have anything to stop this attacks, and there are lots of seekers still which have just been upgraded for shields. Don't know why.
Tranche is ready now.
Yeah.
And he was not able to defend his harvester.
Yeah, and that really baffles me, because I thought that Mustr played for naught, so he should have played better. I thought he would, I don't know, maybe predict these moves from Hulks and predict him going to, Seekers and
You see
Disintegrators.
the 2 bikes he went for, he was really behind in economy.
After that, yeah.
He couldn't expand properly, and he didn't have scouts to see where Hulk's units were, so he was really out of position, and lost a lot of harvesters due to that.
So yeah, the problem is that he didn't go for his second expansion when he had to, right? He lost lots of time.
He wanted to expand, but having 2 war factories, he stalled a lot to put his first refinery on the expansion.
Oh well, maybe, okay. But still, he went 2 war factories after 2 refineries, right?
Yeah.
So, he was already behind. He went 2 war factories, and then he put himself even farther behind.
Delayed his first harvester come out, really help you to boost up your early snowballing.
Yeah, looks like it. So 1-0 in favor of Hulk. Really good beginning of this series. Well, for Hulk, not for Master ZX, obviously not for him. But what map do you think we should pick now?
Loser choose or we choose?
Actually, we can choose. It's the rule which we have developed here, that normally we choose the map unless loser wants to choose the map. But now he says that he wanna play plateau, tournament plateau. How? Well, don't remember how exactly it is called. Yeah, plateau. Okay.
And both players insisting on going random again.
Yes, they are. Wait, I need 1 second. Alright, I think that's about it. So yeah, we were at the starting line, that was right, and it still took us more than 1 minute to start because my game crashed, and I kind of have a feeling that it might crash again in a minute or two because, well, I can't close my chat, which means that I have some kind of bug, and I'm not aware whether or not it will crash in the next game, but let's go.
Двоеточие.
Thank you, Somnambulist. Thank you for your donation. Yeah, very nice of you. Yeah, thanks for 50 rubles, right? Yeah. Thanks for support, guys. That is gonna be very unusual stream today, and hopefully we will have another one tomorrow. Tomorrow, NARVEK is going to play against Devourer. For his well, it's gonna be one of the games, one of the series he's supposed to play to be promoted to pretty good players. So I hope you're looking forward to see it because I am, and yeah, come and watch it. It will be around 12 o'clock, 12 a.m. GMT. So yeah, am I right? Have I? Is it the correct time? Because I just transferred it in my head, and I'm not sure if I said the correct time. It should be 12 or 13, right? 12 or 13.
Yeah, it's either 12 or 13.
So about this time we're gonna have this.
I think it could be 13, by the way.
Yeah. So what do we have here in this
Mustr
game?
the X have 1259 against Hulk, who has Screen. So Mustr the X now have a big advantage if this goes to the late game.
Yeah. And again, very much appreciated, guys. Thank you for donations. Thank you for help. Thank you, Somnambulist, once again. And yeah, we're gonna see Disintegrators Rash. Sorry.
Now he
the
went
beginning.
for the bottom side, but then he chose to go back to his base. Maybe choose the other side.
Don't really get it. Why is he going for? What is he doing?
Now he's against random.
Yeah.
But he could make his mind where to send those disintegrators first, and he's gonna run into a buzzer, and he's gonna reveal those disintegrators.
So yeah, now when Disintegrators Rush is revealed, I think it's gonna be just wise to go for Spike. Not sure about Harvesters, but well, how many is there? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? 6 Disintegrators, so should be just enough to kill Gunworker and take Harvester, but on the other hand, there is always Buzzer Hive, which may kill lots of Disintegrators if you don't control them, and we can see...
Yeah, that's really good control there.
Nice, yeah. I like it as well. But Hulk is a bit ahead now. If he doesn't use his Disintegrators, I don't know, maybe at least to kill reactor, energy plant, at least one of them, that would help a lot as well. Not sure if destroying the spike is enough. What do you think?
No, it's definitely not enough. Because he's still on. He haven't had his second refinery yet.
Yeah.
And Hulk is already expanding with 4 harvesters. So the good thing he's not losing those disintegrators yet.
Yeah, he's controlling properly, just like in the most cases. Master ZX is trying to control all his units properly, and from what I see, he's really far behind, and I'm not sure if he's going T2. Like, yeah, he's going another portal, so he's gonna spam more disintegrators, and Hulk is going to expand. I mean, if this doesn't work, then Master ZX is screwed, and yeah, the second caster is randomness.
Master's the X going for status chamber now.
Um,
He's
well,
looking for cultists.
yeah, I think so. I think he's going for cultists then. Not sure. You have to control this really well. Like you have to
But
have
he's
your
doing
control on
it on like
point.
3 harvesters, so
Yeah. Well, that's not enough as well. Maybe 4 harvesters at least. Well, Master Leaf is here, by the way, so maybe he will say as a pro TF59 Traveler 59 player if that's enough. I don't think 3 harvesters enough. Well, 4. 4
but he
is
was able to take 2 harvesters here
Oh, nice.
in Hulk's Tiberian.
And yeah, there is a bit of in-game lags, not much, but there is, and it doesn't interfere as a player, so I don't think it is anyway. Yeah, the problem is Hulk should have known about it, right? He knows. Did he scout Master ZX? No, he doesn't. Oh, he sees that he doesn't have a refinery. He doesn't have an expansion on the second field. So basically, it means that he's doing something, well, sneaky, something.
No, he doesn't see anything.
No, he had a buzzer which has been killed like around 30 seconds ago,
Oh.
and he saw that his enemy didn't have the second expansion, and now he should realize that it's gonna be either cultist or Tech, and if you're playing for Traveler 59, it should be Tech. Yeah, he sees it now. Anyway, he sees cultist. So I think the proper stuff to do to counter it is just to go gunworkers, massive gunworkers, maybe then attack with hexapod. What do you think? Like if you survive to T3, T4 and manage to build hexapods, that should be the win.
Well, I think Hulk is gonna out echo Master the X with this huge advantage he had at the start.
Yeah, but if he captures his units, I mean, if he captures his harvesters, but yeah, here we go again, like, you have to control cultists, don't lose them, and now he captured the buzzer. Instead of capturing Gunwalker, he captured the buzzer. That was quite funny. Yeah, I feel like he has to group all those cultists together.
And he's going for the harvester now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he took one. So as a Trav 59 faction, he have like biggest, more advantage than Screen.
Yeah, and of course it depends what are you doing, but if Bukuha says that no need for T3 in screen mirrors, I completely disagree with it. I mean, depends what your enemy does, of course, but normally if you're playing screen against screen, in most of the cases, it's about who goes T3 first, who reaches T3 first.
Oh, it's an all-in from Hulk. He won 3 war factories.
Yeah, maybe not on
all-in.
103. Not on 103, these rules don't apply. But normally it's always about Maccabees. In most cases, it's about Maccabees or tribals. Anyway,
he can't go Maccabees or tribals because of the cultists.
Yeah, not
They'll
this
get
case.
captured. That's why he decided to go all-in 3 war factories.
Of course.
He sold his MCV.
I mean, screen against Traveler is a difficult matchup for screen always, but when you play in screen against screens, you pretty much, yeah, you should know that you should go to T3, I think, as soon as possible on R15. Okay, R15. Don't know about this, and these cultists aren't being killed, are they? Only a few. Well, yeah. No, it looks like these gunwalkers should kill most of the squads, and Master ZX already has half expansion, so to speak, and he has Maccabees. No, right? It's his Maccabees, yeah, but one is not enough.
I don't think he can stop the three-war factory all in
Yeah.
with this economy. No.
He just doesn't have the economy to stop it. That's the problem. Like, economy is everything, and he's playing so weird builds, I think, right?
Most players going weird bird.
Yeah. Well, Hulk is kinda trying to react on what Master ZX is doing now. And it looks like it works really well for him.
Водка.
Elevation Somnambulist. Thank you guys for your donation. Vodka. That's a donation for vodka. Why am I not surprised? Tell me. Yeah, I think vodka actually does count as a good antidepressant, right? It helps to get you out all of your troubles and miseries, and yeah, thanks, man. Do you have anything to add here? Because I don't know, actually.
Well, I think the game is over now. He didn't have anything to counter the T1 spam from Hull.
Yeah.
Trapwoods would have helped more than Megapits, I think. Maybe a Storm column, but he didn't have any economy to be able to counter this.
Exactly, so the eco is of the essence when you're doing something like this, and yeah, he went his third refinery too late as well, and Hull just went all in, which was, well, oh, actually he
A
went
bit
all in
risky,
on
I'd
three.
say.
What are you saying?
A bit risky, I think, from
yeah.
Hulk.
On 3 refineries, like all
But
in
it
on 3
worked.
refineries. So if Master Leaf was, oh sorry, if Master ZTX was able to stop it in the beginning, then Hulk would have been out of money because he doesn't have any Tiberium on his first expansion, his main expansion, and then probably Master ZTX would just gone megabits of T3 units anyway and stop it. Well,
Well, Hulk expansion was like a bit open if Mustr the X was able to send some disintegrators there.
yeah, I think so. If he was able to, but he didn't do it exactly. Well, Master ZTX just complained that it was laggy, and well, we may want to try to go for CP. Okay, I'll talk to Hulk. Give me a moment. It's 2-0 in favor of Hulk. So far, so good for him. Yeah. Very good remark here in chat about vodka, that it would let you forget about troubles and miseries by the next morning. Like basically, when next morning, well, next day will come, you will feel yourself even more depressed. Well, not always, but mostly. So yeah, GG for the second game.
Please give Master Leaf vodka.
Please give Master Leaf vodka. Somnambulists and Elevation ask us to give Master Leaf some vodka. I think they want him not to feel so, well, to let him feel better, or just wait. Okay, everything works good now. Or maybe just want him to feel good. Anyway, thanks for donation, and 1 minute, guys. we need to decide if whether or not we should go to on CP, maybe play there, because it lacks a bit. It's not bad, but yeah, let's cheer up Master Leaf all together by letting him know that he has some vodka to drink on our stream. There is something wrong. Okay, I think CP is not the case. Alright then. Maybe let's try to play one more game, right? Let me exit my game and maybe try to open it again. What do you feel after these two games? Like, what is your
I
opinion?
feel that it's gonna be really hard for Mustr X to come back after this mentally. I think,
Yeah.
and Hulk is really playing on really high skill level now.
Yeah. It will be difficult for him to come back for Master ZX, of course, if he is tilted. I'm not sure if he's tilted. He can play lots of games. Normally, he doesn't feel much tilted. He doesn't look tilted from the way he's playing, even after he loses a few games. But yeah, you may be just right there, because that's actually a stream and he's playing for his promotion. Then maybe he feels somewhat frustrated. Not sure though. Nikita Zogas has just texted. Let's cheer for Master Leaf. You're the best after Bike Rush and Green Zero. Well, sometimes Master Leaf beats Bike Rush and Green Zero. And I think, well, in most cases, Master Leaf beats Green Zero. What do you think?
I'm not sure. Of
Yeah.
course, all these players are real professional and
Yeah,
they can
so.
beat each other. Yeah.
I think everybody can play bad and can like really can be really down sometimes and feel like he just can't control what he's doing in the game, or he just can be out of shape. But normally everybody has rough days, right? And
Yeah,
every
and
dog has
everybody
its
has
days anyway. So
everybody has his peaks as well.
yeah, when they playing on point, and I remember still this time, like I think the tournament 1 year ago when Master Leaf has beaten Bike Rush in the finals. That was there were really decent games, and they both played on points. So yeah, they're all experts. That's the truth. And well, getting back to the game, we're gonna have Hulk placed in the right bottom corner, playing for Nat, and
We have Mustr X playing Steel Talons on the top left side.
it was still random, right? They didn't
Yeah, they both
change
went
their
random.
mind.
Mustr X won't rush now, so maybe he will be able to catch up with the economy. Well, I think that Mustr X will go either 3 War Factory Pitbulls, or he will try something else.
So it looks like Master ZX can try to go 2 factories, after 2 refineries. That's what Hulk does almost every time.
Yes. And that's what Mustr X also does.
Yeah. So he did it against you because...
Yeah, a lot in the
Oh.
tournament actually.
Yeah, so I think he played it once against me. I'm not sure because mostly he played not or yeah, he played GDI, but I don't remember him doing this. Anyway, I'm curious what Hulk is up to because yeah, well, he's going for Operation Center. T2 is down, and that's gonna
And
be
he
Flame
spent
10.
a lot of money on scouts and anti-scouts as well.
Yeah. Did he manage to anti-scout everything? I think he does. Managed to kill all the scout.
Yes, but if Mustr X see that many anti-scouts,
Yeah.
he might be spectacle a little bit, but he's
Yeah.
not going for anything. He's going for a harvester now.
Exactly.
But I mean,
He should have
one
been
Titan can-
suspicious.
whether he's not going for Reckoner because he knows he's against Sea Talons and they can crush
Yeah, probably. Probably, you're
a
right.
Reckoner.
It's actually really bad for Hulk. I mean, this matchup is really difficult for Black Hand and for
And
Not.
there we go, 2 War
What's it
Factories.
called?
I think he'll start spamming pitbulls.
If you go like, oh, so he didn't
All in
go
from
Flame
Hulk
Tank.
now. He knows he's behind.
But there is no
Or-
Flame Tank. There is no Flame Tank. He just
There is,
solved
it's on
it.
the top.
Oh,
top of
okay, I
the
see
map.
it. So one Flame Tank and then all in. I saw Hulk doing it as well. He did it
But
against
Mustr
me.
X saw the engineer, so he knows it's
Yeah.
an all-in. He should get ready for it.
But he's still moving to the second expansion. That's wrong. I'm not sure he should move to the second expansion. No, Pitbulls won't be enough. I don't think. Well, we will see what Hulk is gonna do, but I'm not sure he can go Pitbulls and stop this. He's not controlling his MCV right now. And yeah, Flame Tank is taking a lot of damage, but Pitbulls are getting killed, are getting slaughtered basically, and lots of them are being traded for nothing. Well, only this one Flame Tank, and there are lots of bikes already, one buggy and lots of bikes, and it can work, but Hulk has to harass him right now. He can't give him a moment to recover. No, don't leave it, don't leave it. He's gonna have a few more pitbulls and he won't be able to stop it, to handle these pitbulls later.
Well, Hulk, Mustr X has only one harvester more than
Yeah,
Hulk.
but still,
But he have 2 refineries and he still have his MCV, and he's gonna put some watchtowers to help himself.
yeah. Well, this flame rush, man, I mean, that was the most the most inappropriate thing to do in the situation he was.
Maybe he should have like tried to try to make his pitbulls go for the bike buggy and maybe sneak the flame tank in.
Yeah.
But
But he took the spike, but Hulk decided to take the spike with the engineer he had. That was kind of rational decision, may
Yes.
help him in the long run, but yeah, he can try to harass his construction yards and get back when pitbulls are there and try to harass from another side. If he takes at least 2 harvesters without losing all these bikes, then it should be good. Like Hulk should
Mustr X
win.
have pitbulls and he's trying to go for Hulk's harvester,
Yeah.
but there's a lot of Scorpion tanks. Now Hulk have transitioned into Scorpion tanks.
Yeah, he has transitioned into Scorps and it works just well for him, but he has to engage somewhere else. He can't let his enemy recover. I mean, build lots of pitbulls and even to, group up the pitbulls, because that will be huge and will be really difficult for him to do anything. Well, this Black Hand, on the other hand, are trying to take down this power plant on the top of the map, and it looks like they are succeeding. They may even take another
Pitbulls
power
are
plant.
catching Scorpion tanks and also
Oh my god, the Scorpions
from the back, so
are not being controlled properly here. And yeah, doesn't look good.
Mustr X just left his base completely
Yeah.
open.
Absolutely.
And
He's
he's
got
trying to go for Hulk's harvesters now.
Is this
You
MCV?
want to trade.
Yeah, is this MCV is gonna be suicided, but that's not a good thing. Well, playing on 4 harvesters, you're gonna be stuck on this first field if you play for steel talents, and these pitbulls don't have so much of maneuver as bike buggies have. And I think that those scorpions will actually hold all the
But I
speedballs.
think these pitbulls could have been able to overwhelm these corps, but he decided to back up.
Yeah. He decided to back up. However, lots of power plants were lost, and now we can see that Steel Talents player, Masters at EX, only have 1 power plant left. That is definitely not enough for 2 refineries and 2 war factories.
He has to go for the blue Tiberium now. That's the only choice for any economy now.
Yeah, like
Or-
4 harvesters, which don't have Tiberium, don't have any Tiberium on their main field together. That's really bad. And pitbulls, yeah, he should exchange those pitbulls very diligently. Like, he has to be very careful with them. I mean, if he loses them, that's gonna be it. And these bikes, on the other hand, oh my gosh, these titans are taking down so many scorpions and
But that
bikes.
was really good by Mustr X. He was able
Yeah.
to lure the bike buggy into the middle, and he was able to close up with both of his pitbulls and titans.
Yeah.
But now Hulk have a lot of scorpion tanks going for Mustr X main base.
I think he should mass more of those scorpions, but he should not. Maybe he should engage, because there is nothing on the top, and he knows it. He's gonna kill his. Oh, he was trying to go for war factories, and he realized he doesn't have enough attack power, damage power. So he just decided to withdraw, try to roam around, and maybe take 1 harvester on the other side. But there are lots of pitbulls, and
Mustr X is going for Hulk's base as well. He's trying to go for the kill here,
yeah,
despite Hulk trying to go for the blue Tiberium.
I think that's gonna be it, pretty much.
And Hulk is now gonna lose all of his harvesters.
Yeah, because he didn't leave any scorpions like on the base. He moved all of them to attack the enemy. That was a bad decision, poor decision by him.
And it was really good by Mustr X. When he needed to defend, he only defended with titans
Yeah,
and did not move the pitbulls with his army to defend.
yeah, I think so. There is one harvester with a full stack
blue
of blue
Tiberium.
Tiberium.
You have to
Oh.
defend it.
But he's trying to at least get some money from this harvester, from so he can build another. Oh, there is another harvester with blue Tiberium. Wait, there are 2 of them.
Yeah.
So that's not the end after all, I think.
Mustr X only lost 1 harvester for
Yeah.
those scores, so he's down to 3.
He has lots of titans here, but it's like what, 6, 7, 8 titans against about 15 scorpions, I think. But he has to engage properly. Like, if Hulk engages properly, he can win this engagement. But just no, don't separate them. What the hell are you
It's
doing?
only 1 pitbull.
Oh my
only 2
god!
pitbulls. He should have engaged
Such
with
a
all his scores
terrible,
here.
terrible mistakes here by Hulk. I'm feeling really bad.
He's still not
Okay.
using those scores at the bottom.
Yeah, well, oh shit, that was like, he just throws his game. He could have had it. He could have had it.
He was trying to micro as well. He had a few scorpion tanks on Mustr X second expansion, and he was trying to fight on both sides.
Yeah, he did. And he still could prevail if he controlled his units but it was a good engagement, and I think it was a good micro from Masters at EX. We have to give him that. That's what we've saw. And what Lucas is saying, yeah, Lucas, hey, nice to see you, buddy. Y8, it can be drawn. That's why they were told not to move MCV to the second expansion. Very hard to defend 2 bases instead of 1. We see all in. Yeah, that's this move with MCV on the second expansion, and then well, the lose of MCV, that should have played in Hulk's favor, but Hulk wasn't careful with protecting his harvesters. He just I mean, he should have known that he has to have all like at least 5-6 scorpions on the base all the time, and not to leave his harvesters alone with without no protection. I think that's what played the most significant role in him losing this game.
I think Hulk was counting on contesting Mustr X in his base, and trying to contest him inside his base, but he didn't expect him to counterattack with those pitbulls.
Yeah.
And at that time, he was sending harvesters to the blue Tiberium, so he didn't have income to make more scorpion tanks to defend against those pitbulls.
Yeah. Well, that was still a good game, so GG. And it's 2-1 in favor of Hulk still. Hulk is still winning. Yeah, Hulk still had lots of scorpions, and he could have held this last engagement.
Yeah, Mustr X did not have any Tiberium at the end, and he didn't have power as well.
Yeah, that's what he's saying now. That why did you give up? Why did you throw this game? You basically had me won.
Yeah.
Because normally I didn't have any energy, and you had lots of scorpions. I only had 6 titans. That's what he said. So, yeah.
Well, he had 7.
Yeah, and 7. Okay, 7. Then 7. Oh, Highlands. The next map is gonna be Highlands, one of my favorite maps. And all right then. These tricks only work when you play random, because if you play like the same faction over and over again, like the person would know all your tactics and will scout you regularly and know all your tricks. So if you play random, you can go for this kind of sneaky builds, which may work sometimes. Thank you guys again for donations. Thank you for your support. Somnambulist and Elevation, thank you guys. We really appreciate it, and we really like that we're being supported by you and everybody. Firestorm.
We have on the left side Mustr X playing as Mock.
Yeah.
The red Mock.
And on the right side, we're gonna have Hulk playing for Travelers once again. My favorite faction. Who could have thought? So Mustr.
He's going full double disintegrator rush.
That's what he does in this map. That's what he does here. I saw it a lot of time. If he controls his disintegrators properly, that can be the end of this game right there. If he takes the harvesters and spikes, maybe at least 1-2 harvesters and spikes, it's still gonna be difficult for a mock player to come back. By the way, Mustr ZX just said that I always got this bullshit, this like bad factions, so he doesn't want to play for this, but he still gets it for random. So I think he should pick his faction by himself. That would help a lot.
Well, he spotted both of the disintegrators. I'm not sure if he did. I mean, it was in his vision, but I'm not sure if he saw it or not.
It is, yeah. He's trying to control this bottom group and this top group. I'm not sure if he saw.
It was in his vision, but I don't think he saw it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he only builds one buggy to stop all of them.
Yeah,
That's
he
not
doesn't
enough.
know about the top, despite
Yeah.
being in his vision. It was just like for 1 second.
He built shredded turrets then, but no, it's not enough. He should have built like 3 buggies, maybe 2 at least, but 3 should be the case here to stop so many disintegrators.
No, he went for a harvester. He doesn't know.
Oh my gosh, that's really bad. One harvester should have been taken right there. Oh, just control it, just take it. Oh my god, he doesn't have any protection. Maybe Hulk is a bit frustrated. Maybe he's tilted. What do you think?
No, he took he was able to kill the buggy.
Yeah, he's been overwhelmingly cautious. Maybe it's good, but so far it doesn't.
Look, and now Monster the X have 3 shredder.
Yeah,
And it's gonna be very hard for him to expand now.
exactly.
And he was able to pick one spike, dodging those smoke squads for so long now.
Yeah.
They were supposed to go on EMP Hulk base.
The thing is that you have to control these disintegrators, don't lose them. I think he should have harassed these awakened squads now because he lost so many squads. He should have exchanged them for these awakened squads. That would worth it.
Yeah,
At
he had
least
a lot of time to
that
kill
would be worth
those,
it.
but he kept dodging them until he was cornered. And now Master the X going for bikes, but he's moving into the disintegrators. And oh, he lost like 3 bikes.
Yeah.
Most players were not paying attention.
I think so. It's difficult to say how this game is going to turn up in a few minutes because there is only one refinery for harvesters already for Hulk. I think he's still building. Yeah, he just started to build his second refinery. He basically should have had it already. I don't understand. Maybe he's over spamming disintegrators. But again, these bikes aren't succeeding.
You have 2 spikes, and Master X doesn't have any.
Yes. Somehow it turns out to be really good for.
But he's been able to take blue Tiberium from the top field. While Master X cannot go for blue Tiberium, it's really risky with all those disintegrators around.
Look at this refinery placement from Monster ZX. It's so far from the field.
Yeah, a bit weird.
Yeah, I mean, the time of gathering.
That is a Master
Tiberium
ref.
Placement, exactly. That is him. And he still doesn't have spikes, but Hulk is trying to play as effectively as he can and not to avoid losing any disintegrators, but maybe sometimes he should. Maybe he should go now for these harvesters, try to take at least one.
He have 9 harvesters. That is insane.
Yeah. He's playing with one refinery on the top. I mean, not the best tactic to do, but if he wins like that, it basically means that he's just overplaying his opponent, and yeah, it looks like he can win. There is 3
But he doesn't
5
have
buggies.
much to defend against those spike buggy.
Yeah, he doesn't.
But he's sending reinforcements from the top. And he lost 1 harvester here.
Yeah, because there are lots of buggies and he's just
Well, he have a lot of
not
disintegrators
prepared.
field. He wanted to defend the harvester, but he left his base a bit exposed. And he's gonna lose now another harvester.
So many harvesters, but he has like blue Tiberium from the both fields, so it's still good for him. If he manages to clean up these bikes, there are only 3, 4, okay, more bikes here, but lots of buggies have been wasted as well now. Don't think Master ZX could have controlled better, and you see his refinery replacement is awful, so he wastes lots of time to gather up all this Tiberium from the second expansion.
Meanwhile, Hulk was able to take blue Tiberium from the top field.
Yeah, he did. So that's what I basically said. He was
Oh,
taking blue
he's gonna
Tiberium.
lose this harvester. It's going for the blue field on the bottom.
But he has already taken blue
Yeah.
Tiberium from there, so it's not so bad. But like he has what 1, 2, 4, 5, 7 harvesters still. He just has to move 2 harvesters, I think, from the first expansion to the second, and he should be just fine. Lots of disintegrators are still on the top, and he can harass these harvesters. I think he has forgotten. About all those disintegrators on the top.
But they were not here a moment ago.
No.
They were fighting a few
Oh.
awakened squads. He was trying to defend his harvester.
Oh,
as well.
bikes are
And now he's
being
gonna kill all those bikes
Oh
with
my-
the disintegrator.
really good.
That is really effective by him.
Yeah, but he could have harassed all these harvesters, at least kill 1 or 2 of them. There were like what 5 squads. 5 squads of disintegrators, that's a lot. And still, these disintegrators are cleaning all these bikes, unbelievable. Like, there are lots of bikes, but he doesn't build enough buggies, right? The problem is that he doesn't have enough buggies all the time.
The X is now expansion is a bit open for disintegrators and seekers. And Mustr the X is really out of position now. Doesn't have enough units. He went for tech center.
Oh, bad MP now. He didn't get these seekers. How do you call this? Support power. Temporary wormhole, exactly, yeah, so it worked out well. Not bad, I wouldn't say really good.
I think Blue Tiberium gave Hulk a big advantage
Yeah.
with the spikes as well.
You're right, I'm with you on that because Blue Tiberium was really important and he took like Blue Tiberium from both fields. So that was huge income which he had, and now he is able to go for the third field. He still has advantage now. He
He
just
had
goes
4.
megabits, yeah. Anti-4. Oh, these bikes have been upgraded for these Tiberium rockets. Not the smartest move. Well, maybe it helped, but yeah, the problem is that
Well, if he went for like supercharged particle beam, he would be able to expand easy with a shred dart, and he can also counter those infantry with venoms.
so the funny thing, the infantry to counter the infantry with venoms. Well, yeah, that's a good decision. That's a good idea, by the way. I don't know why he doesn't do this. Maybe he thinks that buggies is enough, but he doesn't build enough buggies. Only now he has like more or less enough buggies. No, it's not. There are lots of disintegrators, and seekers have been upgraded for shot launchers, so that should be.
Yeah, it's
GG.
really hard with bike buggy to counter such combination, especially with shard launchers.
Yes, it is.
And the Hulk is still taking Blue Tiberium from the top. He basically took the entire top field of Blue Tiberium.
And oh, there was a squad, like of Black Hand squad. It's called
Tiberium
different
troopers.
Tiberium troopers, yeah. They were trying to do something, but they got instantly killed by disintegrators. One squad is not enough against all these disintegrators. He's still over spamming. I think
He
he
should
shouldn't
have
go
one
for so
Tiberium
many.
troopers with fast legs. I think that can be really effective.
I think the problem was also that Mustr ZTX didn't go for supercharged particle beams in the first place. He should have gone particle beams, so he could have stopped all those disintegrators easily on the base.
Yeah, I mean, Tipcore against RAV 59 doesn't make a lot of sense.
Yeah. And he doesn't use it. He doesn't even use it. Like, he has this upgrade,
Yeah.
but that's it.
He's going for it now, and he's expanding. And he's gonna start to lose a lot of harvesters here. I don't think he does have enough Scorpion time to stop these Seekers, of course.
And still he's gonna have
Well, he was
a
able to hand
hexapod.
without losing a lot of harvesters. He have like 5 harvesters in total now.
And there are still lots of disintegrators on the bottom, which Hulk is just waiting for opportunity
Hulk
to
already
use
have
them.
a hexapod, 2 tripods, and expansion in the middle.
And yeah, I mean, it should have been over already, but it's not. So
This is from АЛИ-ЭКСПЕСС.
this is from Haruspecs, Somnambulist and Elevation. Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you, Haruspecs. Nice, so sweet of you guys to support us so warmly and kindly. Really, really appreciate it. And yeah, thanks, guys.
I would
Anyway,
expected some like 2 dev ships from Hulk, but at this point he don't need them.
no, he doesn't. I don't think he has to build anything else except tripods. I mean, he doesn't even need to build anything. He has hexapod. That should be it. That should be enough. But he's not attacking Mustr ZX. Why not? Oh, he's attacking with disintegrators, but not with hexapod. So GG calls out. Yep, that's it. The game. Again. Haruspecs, thank you for the donation. Very much appreciated as always, and
Most
so nice.
of the economy went into countering those disintegrators, while Hulk was able to build his economy and take Blue Tiberium, and from there he was able to like take so much more economy than Mustard Eggs, almost double.
Yeah, he did. He did. All the time, it was like the game when Hulk was controlling the entire map. He was dominated. He was dominated with in economy. He was dominated in units. He has way more units all the time, and lots of groups of units. So basically, he had better multitask. I think that's what mattered, and that let him win the game.
I didn't see Mustard Eggs taking any Blue Tiberium the entire game.
Yeah, he didn't. He just knew that he would have lost his harvester right there if he was to try, because there were always disintegrators on the blue field. So
Yeah, but he could have like countered it with Venoms, only few Venoms because they were like solo disintegrators. Also, he should have went for different upgrades. His build was a bit weird, I say.
yeah, clumsy, I guess. He should have moved his MCV forward, like more close to this second field. That was very weird. Yeah. Okay, Ticket Turmoil is gonna be the next map, which is gonna be played by the players. Very tactical map indeed, and lots of funny tactics you can do there. Lots of different rushes. Oh, they both picked the faction. Was it
Yes.
for the first time? Yeah, it was.
So I think Monster of the Eggs wanted to go to Route 59, but Hulk responded with a GDI pick. I think he's gonna go like a fast firehook.
What is with the mic? I mean, is it too far or is it too? Oh, I think it's too close to the mouse. That's what you're talking about. Okay, I'll just read the chat. Okay. I mean, tell me if it's okay now. Maybe I should decrease the volume. Okay, just let me know if it's better now. If you can sound me good. if you can hear me good, basically, and if my sound is stable when it's like that. Okay, so Hulk is playing for GDI, and
Mustr the X went for extra
disintegrators.
assimilator.
Yeah.
He's going fast leg. Disintegrators.
And these disintegrators and it has definitely not been scouted.
1 рубль from this donation is from Baoka.
And
Unit under attack.
But Hulk
Lost.
knows it. He's sending 2 riflemen to the side. He scouted both sides, so sooner or later he have to find out.
Enemy
Okay.
unit sighted.
one ruble from this
Construction
donation is
complete.
Baoka.
Building. Low power. Cancelled.
Thanks guys. Thanks Haruspix.
Construction complete.
Anyway,
Training.
yeah, it should be okay now. I don't know, I changed it.
Ready to roll.
Yeah, exactly. One ruble.
Mustr the X is waiting
Nice
for
joke.
so long to move the disintegrators.
Yeah, looks like Hulk is just going for his expansion.
Hulk did not see any disintegrators yet,
Yeah,
People ready for action.
and
he
he's
doesn't
starting
have any clue
to
about
go
those
pit bulls.
disintegrators. Oh my god.
Yeah, he went for 1 pit bull to scout, but he still don't know any about those disintegrators.
He should realize now that something is off because MCV isn't moving for so long, and yeah, he sees the disintegrators. He should be able to stop them without losing anything.
Did he time it wrong? He was expecting to come here as soon as the refiner was placed, but he was a bit early.
Yeah,
I think he wanted to go for the refinery harvester, but he was a bit early, and now Hulk is not placing the refinery.
and he's trying to capture with the MCV with assimilator.
Yes,
Funny trick. Should never work with the good players. And yeah, there is one pit bull still scouting.
well, he
Yeah,
delayed the refinery enough. He delayed the harvesting,
yes, he
but
did.
it's not enough because he didn't do any damage.
It doesn't give him a proper advantage because he didn't go for refinery himself. He didn't go for expansion, and yeah, he's still building more disintegrators. And on this map, it's kind of difficult to make them, to use them properly and not to waste them, especially against GDI.
He was able to spot the simulator.
Yeah.
With the pit bull. He knows where it is now.
And
Hulk is going for the blue Tiberium as well at the bottom, while Mustr the X did not attempt yet, despite having a lot of harvesters on his.
Yeah.
But he has 6 harvesters. He can definitely go for the blue Tiberium.
yeah, there's something. There was something up with your microphone now. Some kind of interruptions. I heard you, but there were interruptions. Alright then, and disintegrators are coming, well, coming back and forth basically, and trying to find this gap where they would basically manage, they would basically manage to sneak in and harass the
Yeah,
harvesters.
those disintegrators were able to. He prevented the harvester from going to the blue Tiberium. It went back to the field, but it's still not enough damage.
And one harvester for Hulk is just standing there, being idle on the second field.
And after like you have Hulk have a lot of economy right now. You have two refiners on the expansion.
Yes, he
With
does. But
5 harvesters.
there is something
refine
very
it.
wrong. 3 harvesters are just standing. I don't know what is
Yeah,
going
he
on.
moved them to shoot the. Yeah, that is a misclick.
He forgot about them. What is up, dude? What What's going on?
He fixed it now.
Yes.
He's going for
hopefully.
fast fire hooks that could be easily kill the tech center, but now Master of the X going for a double gravity stabilizer.
And yeah, one harvester is gonna be killed. Definitely not enough.
And Hulk spotted the gravity stabilizers. And he's going for anti-air.
There are gonna be storm riders, which will try to stop these fire hawks. May come in handy to stop them if there are enough of them.
Hulk is for fire hooks.
No, he
He's
is
not even
not.
going for railguns at this point.
Yeah, something weird. Maybe he's not even playing. Doesn't look like he does. He's been so slow.
He's going for it now, a bit late,
Unit
I'd
under
say.
attack.
He maybe forgot about
Construction complete. Unit
and now
lost.
there are
Cancelled.
storm riders.
Building on hold.
The storm
Cancelled.
riders are trying to
Training.
go for a move now.
Yeah.
Training.
Hulk now have two war factories.
Training.
And Respect says that Hulk just gives the Tiberium as a time to grow up,
Building.
so he can gather it up again. That's why these two harvesters were idle.
Protected. On hold.
He was just,
Training.
you
On
know,
hold.
given the
Cancelled.
time
Yeah.
to Tiberium to, well,
Enemy base sighted.
it could have been because it was very weird anyway. And it looks like
Tiberium field depleted. Training.
Master ZX has his economy fully established, and it's a bit better than.
He's also taking blue Tiberium, which a bit. I mean, I expected Hulk to be able to take blue Tiberium, but he didn't touch it. He only
Yeah.
tried to go for it once, but then went back. So Master X had a lot of map control.
I think it's wrong of him to play so cautiously.
And he even have his third expansion now. Hulk just gave Master X a lot of time, actually.
Yeah.
And he gave him the entire map for so long.
But Master ZX doesn't have anything else except Storm Riders. That's what
But that
strikes
is
me.
stopping the fire hooks from bombing. He only have one now.
Yeah.
On a defensive mode.
But there are lots of slingshots. I thought there were. Yeah, there are 4 of them. That's more than enough to deal with all these Storm Riders. And definitely there's enough units to stop this expansion and kill a few harvesters, I guess.
Wow. He actually sold one of his war factories. The Hulk sold one of his war factories.
Yeah.
He wanted to go for 3 war factories. Now 3 disintegrators were able to sneak in behind the army. And Hulk was forced to sell one of his war factories. He's down to only one harvester, one war factory. Railgun is up. He's trying to attack his Master X expansion.
Yes, he does. And
With gunwalkers, I don't think he can able to stop those Predator tanks. But he doesn't have enough of them yet.
no, he doesn't. And I'm just curious what the Storm Riders are gonna do, because they're trying to get across the map and maybe try to harass the enemy from another side. And these harvesters looks, they look unprotected. There is nothing to save them from the rage of those Storm Riders. Hulk is playing very passive. He didn't go for the third expansion. And oh, so many of those Storm Riders has been lost. Have been killed by those Firehawks. Was a nice trade.
He still have the same assimilator, right?
Yes, he does. Which is quite
Well,
funny.
I mean, Hulk went for 3 war factors but sold 2 of them, so that is a bit weird. And he only have 2 harvesters left.
Yeah, and oh, he's not gonna have enough bombs to kill the T3, because a few bombs were just shot in the like on the ground before the Firehawks use their ability straight to fighter ability. They just started shooting the ground, then they didn't have enough bombs to kill the T3. That was really bad for Hulk. Don't think he can
Hulk
win it now.
Yeah, Hulk need to spend his time now recovering. But another harvester is standing. It's moving now.
Yeah, it is.
He was able to bomb the T4, no, T3.
Did, yes.
But he lost. I think he lost 2 firehooks for that. It will delay any tripods. So Master of the X need to rebuild his T3 now.
Yeah, and Hulk just opened his
Oh, he
construction
can
yard.
capture the
Yeah.
MCV. Master of the X can capture Hulk MCV now. With this
Oh
assimilator, he's
my
going for it.
God.
And Hulk, oh,
He's
he
gonna see it.
saw it. That is a that would have been like really cool. He's trying to crush it. He did. That's really cool.
It was so close, though. He could have captured it if he tried to do this earlier, like 10 seconds earlier. I think.
Yep. Hulk is abandoning the bottom side of the map, and he only moving his harvester back.
There are like 4 tripods, and there are still, 2 firehawks are going to be killed.
I mean, they just scouted, I guess.
Yes, but they killed T2, even though there is already another T3 build, so yeah, pointless.
The good thing for Hulk, he can fight with T1 because he already have Falcons.
Yeah.
He can lose those 2 bases. But if Master of the X was able to take the blue Tiberium in the bottom, that would be game, I think.
And he's still taking his own blue Tiberium, he's leeching it. So it's not so bad, and he has the third expansion. Third field expansion gives you a lot of advantage on this stage of the game, and Hulk only has 1 refinery on the top, so it's not enough. And I don't think he has enough units to stop even these 4 tripods. He may have, but
Well, he have a lot of infantry to block damage.
yeah.
But honestly, I was expecting Master of the X for going for a hexapod early on. Despite losing his D3, he still haven't tried to go for a hexapod.
Yes.
Or a prodigy.
Exactly.
Despite the big advantage he is on. He does have a prodigy now. Maybe he's used to 1.03 more. He forgot about like hexapod.
And the enemy was scouted by Master ZX. This Storm Rider was used to scout. Probably he's gonna try and capture the MCV with Prodigy, which is quite possible if he gets close enough.
Well, Hulk went for a T2. Why? Like, he doesn't have a war factory. He decided to go for a T2 after 2 refineries.
I wish I knew.
I mean, you don't need any upgrades.
No,
You really need a war factory to build
exactly.
tanks.
So many weird decisions and
10
no
tripods now.
decision making. Is
11 actually on the map.
There's the 3. He built a 3. Oh, he's probably wanna go for
Going for fast Marv.
stationary defense. Maybe Marv. Don't know. Yeah.
That is a really long time. Like
Anyway, even if he has like Sonic Amateur, which he may have in time, it still won't matter. There are lots of tripods. Hulk just didn't realize that his enemy had T3 rebuild when he killed T2. T3 was already down.
Prodigy captured a harvester instead of the MCV. That's
Yeah,
trolling, I guess.
yes it is.
I think that Hulk played a bit weird in this game, and Master of the X was able to take a lot of map control early on and take the blue Tiberium, and preventing Hulk from taking the blue Tiberium despite the early advantage for Hulk, because Master of the X rush did not deal any damage. But with the superior economy for Master of the X, he was able to trade units effectively, and then going for more and more for the third expansion, while was Hulk third expansion was really delayed due to that, and from there Mustr the X was able to finish with the last fight.
Right, and Master Stick started to play for Travelers, and Hulk started to play really cautious after that, and I don't think it's the right thing to do. Like, he could have tried and played 100 other ways. Like, he could have gone for Firehawks. Okay, he could have he could have expanded earlier. That would have helped a lot. Then he could have just tried to mass, I don't know, Predators. That's what he wanted to do. Was still a good decision.
Yeah, but he changed his mind and sold both of his war factories.
So that's what
And-
made the game.
And he started his upgrade a bit late. He didn't go for. He rushed T3 and an airfield and didn't build only. Took him so long to build those firehooks.
I mean, if they don't wanna decide which map they want, yeah, he doesn't know what map he wants to play. I don't know, tournament Dust Bowl. Okay, Dust Bowl it is then. Yeah. Hulk could have pushed after the bad rush of Master ZTX. After his rush failed, Hulk actually could have tried to push him, but he decided to play macro and then started to play really slowly. I don't know why, but that's what we saw, and then it ended up in him losing this game after having so big advantage. He had like third refinery when Master ZTX was only starting to move to his second field. He was so far behind, and Hulk was winning this game. He still managed to lose this initiative. Okay, then let's get to this to the next game, and here we have Hulk playing as GDI on the bottom.
We have also Master the X playing as not in the top side of the map.
And both of them probably will go macro. I don't think that Master ZX has any intention to go for bikes, especially when he realizes that his enemy plays for GDI. I think that Hulk should have kept playing random instead of going for GDI. I don't know, maybe Master ZX asked him to go for GDI, but that was very weird.
But I assume that Hulk will go for 3 War Factory Pitbulls. And that is really aggressive War Factory place.
Yes, it is. So it's 3-2 in favor of Hulk still, right?
I'm not sure.
It should have been 3-2 because from what I remember, Master ZX only won 2 games. That was the second one. So yeah, Hulk is still winning, still leading the score and leading the
Master the
series.
X going for bikes now. And it's gonna be scouted by this Pitbull.
If he trades,
He will be able to take one
Oh.
bike.
so good. I mean, not bad, not bad.
That is actually excellent.
And yeah, Hulk's harvester was just. Oh, he's glitching. It's glitching.
Right, he fixed it.
Yeah. Now it works.
Oh,
good.
it have been glitching for a while, I guess. Yes.
Like for 15 seconds, I think, or something like that.
Because all 3 harvesters wanted to queue at the same time. That would not happen if it was not delayed.
Yeah, but Hulk has 3 harvesters while his enemy only has 2. Like now Hulk has 4 harvesters and his enemy still on 2 harvesters.
That Pitbull scouted and killed 1 bike. That was really like
Yeah.
perfect start for Hulk.
I mean, if he loses this one, that will be very weird. He will have to. Okay, I'll rephrase it. he will have to mess up really badly to lose this game.
He have to like scout him now to see if he's going for two war factory push, so or he's going for economy, because if Hulk goes for a lot of economy and didn't see the double war factory that is coming now, yeah, there's two double war factory and Hulk need to see that and counter it effectively.
Yeah, he has to, and he doesn't have the scout. No, he doesn't.
Construction complete.
He's going
Structure
macro,
sold.
completely forgetting about the scout. I mean,
Building.
I just don't understand. There's gonna be one rifleman squads. Like, he knows that his enemy playing for Nod, and he has to be scouted just to know if he's not
His
going
harvester
to
was out of
factories.
position.
Yes, and this
He-
harvest is
he-
gonna be taken. Oh my god.
He lost one harvester to only 2 bikes.
Really bad, isn't it? Like, he still
Yeah,
has
and
7.
he still have 7.
And since he has 7 harvesters, it means that he has an advantage, but
He went for a second war
Oh my
refinery
gosh.
on the expansion.
was a very wrong
Against double
decision.
war factory buggy. Yeah, he didn't scout.
It comes from the lack of scout. Once again, if he had scouted, he would have
If
known.
he
that he
scouted
can
the
do
second
this.
war factory, I don't think he would go for 2 refinery on the
No,
expansion. Now he's moving a lot of harvesters to the expansion.
And he's not building anything in War Factory. He's only having
Yeah.
like 2 pitbulls. And Master ZX is so scared of these pitbulls that he decided to withdraw, even though he could have tried to engage. And
Well,
he-
he have airfield now, but it's
Yeah.
not gonna do anything.
I mean, Hulk realized that his enemy wouldn't. I don't know. No, I think he just didn't scout. That was a lack of scout.
Could be able to stop it in time.
Yeah.
I know most of the X is transitioning into Scorpion tanks, so I think Hulk is safe now.
On
He was
At
able
least now
to
he
tell.
know, and now he knows that his enemy is playing on 2 War Factories. Only built his 3rd refinery. He's so far behind.
unit under attack. Training.
Orca ready for lift.
I think most of the X needed to be more aggressive.
Definitely.
Gave Hulk a lot of time.
And he didn't trade these bikes into anything. He like went to War Factories. He put himself behind, and he didn't get any advantage.
He
so-
was able. He could have took harvester in the main field, but decided to withdraw from one pit bull.
And yeah, and the elevation is saying that he was right to go eco. Master delayed the attack too much. Yeah, Master delayed the attack, but he didn't attack eventually. Like, that's what we said basically. Yeah.
Hulk decided to go for 2 orcas.
Oh, okay. These 2 orcas are trading. Yeah, are killing a few scorpions. 1 scorpion, right? Oh,
Yeah,
is it
one scorpion for 1 orca.
not the worst trade.
He was able to catch a few bikes as well with those pit bulls.
He's moving him
The
severe.
bikes are trying to kill this orca.
Yeah, that was an
Oh.
an interesting move from Hulk. He was trying to move his MCV on the 3rd expansion of his enemy.
That's a second MCV actually.
Yeah, 2nd MCV. Wow.
And he have tech center. He's going for 2 MCV push.
These bikes should not be able to do any damage on any harvester. Well, they may be able to do damage, but not kill any harvester. Because there is a significant advantage again, and there are rocket squads there, so yeah.
Most of the X went for the disruption tower. It can help against firehooks, but there's none actually now.
We've got the rockets.
But he has no clue that Hulk is actually going for Marv. He may anticipate him going for Marv, but he's not sure. He doesn't have enough scout. He knew that there was MCV, nothing else though. And the speedballs are still trying to get through and to clink into some kind of, you know, weak spots of the base. And yeah, I mean,
Hulk knows about the infantry, but he doesn't have any hammerheads. Yeah.
this expansion. So he forgot about his orca. His orca is gonna be killed now, suicided basically. And Marv should have been able to stop it.
Most of the X does not have EMP now. He doesn't even have tech center to go for EMP.
But Hulk doesn't have up ammo, right? He didn't upgrade his watchtowers. That's really
No.
bad as well. Lots of
So
infantry.
at this point, the only answer from Mustr the X will be mass infantry, and knowing that there's no hammerheads or AP ammo. But he's going laser turrets.
It should be rather difficult for him to do anything.
That is a
without this-
1.03 playstyle, I think.
Yeah. 1.03 placement.
No, 1.03 playstyle because
Oh,
Minefield took all the more than half of the HP of
but
the
he
Mark.
won't
That
be
is
able to
insane.
take it. Yeah, that was really nice minefield. But he still won't be able to take the Mara because there are quite a few predators. Those predators are gonna get cleaned up, but MCV is still moving. He's gonna try to push him with MCV now. Probably. Oh, there is another refinery already, and Hulk is gonna go for what? For Juggernauts? Yeah, artillery.
Most of the X needed to have a tech center before he expand, so he can do vertigos or go for Spectre artillery.
Oh, this one Juggernaut is... two Juggernauts making a colossal damage onto the Scorpions, damaging them so hard that they get it cleaned up by other units. I think that's it, pretty much. I think he needs Thatch, he can't stop it without
I'll
Thatch.
have tech center. I really would like to see him going for Spectre artillery
Yeah.
and vertigos, and I also want him to use disruption tower on his base.
But you see, it's too late. Even if he does
He got it
go
really
now-
late. He's out of time. He's almost out of Tiberium now.
Yeah.
Well, Hulk is out of Tiberium, but he's already harvesting on the third expansion.
Even though his refinery placement
well,
there
it's
is awful, you have to admit that. The refinery placement is still awful. It's not intact with how it's supposed to be.
Obelisk here, I don't agree with him. He needed to put a disruption tower because Obelisk is just a waste of money. It doesn't counter anything at this point.
Yeah.
Vertigos, he can take like 3 or 2 Juggernauts.
I think if he takes Juggernauts, he may be able to overspam Hulk with infantry, but then again, Hulk can go watchtowers.
Harvester bug on his main second expansion.
So yeah, one Juggernaut was taken. Maybe he even should have gone for Harvesters. No, I'm not sure. No, Harvesters is not the case because there is Marv. Marv can harvest the field anyway, so
You only have one Spectre artillery and he's pushing early on.
too early.
If he can use a mock scope, there's already 3 Sonic Commanders, I think. It's really hard to push into that.
But there are
need-
3 mock squads.
I think if he go for Spectre artillery and kill those Juggernaut with Vertigos and then bomb him, it would be
Yeah.
better.
And
Because
there,
now he just lost all this army. You cannot push.
and
with
there are lots of
T1 units.
pitbulls. There are lots of pitbulls which are gonna take down the T3, and that's gonna be it. Probably gonna take Vertigos as well. Oh, these Vertigos have wasted. Okay, they killed two pitbulls eventually. But they were wasted anyway, and yeah, Master ZX should just tags GG and leave this game because there is nothing much he can do.
He's
about
trying
it.
to one-click him, but he missed.
Even if he kills this Marv, even if he stops the Marv, there is still so much units and there is still an expansion.
Well, Master X was he had the space and time to go for a Hulk third expansion and expand third. He can use emissary if you don't need to move his MCV. He can still build stuff.
And his heart has been lost by one pitbull which revealed their stealth, and the Juggernauts killed the harvesters of Master ZX, and that's it. GG. 4-2 in favor of Hulk. That should be the match point for Hulk. The next game will be the match point for him. If he takes it, then the series are finished and we're gonna have the winner If he doesn't, then Mustr ZX can still come back. But from what I see, it's not likely. What do you think? How do you think Mustr ZX can come back, and what he should do? I don't know.
I don't know at this point. He need to have more map control, and
Maybe go to
And
proper builds.
if he commit for a build, he have to do like if he goes, we see like mistakes. If he's going for 2 war factories, he have to make it work, or at least try to commit for it.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. He had to do like the proper moves.
His ideas was correct for going for verticals and specters, but the execution was really wrong and really late.
And yeah, Elevation is texting that Master ZX seems scared. It really is the case because I think it's just psychological. After losing like 3 games for random, he realized that he can't pick random, he can't win Hulk in random, and now he's being excessively careful in every move, doing every single move. So probably he has to get rid of it. Oh, my game crashed. Nice. He has to get rid of the of fear to lose and try to do something about it rather than being scared. Yeah, the game on Rift where he moved back his Titans even though he could have moved forward, and the other game, the second one, which he won just because Hulk started to do some terrible builds, something well out of the blue, which just happened to Hulk. So he started to have a sudden change of hearts all the time, doing different builds, and ending up with having nothing. Maybe getting too slow. I don't know. I don't know what happened, but it was still Hulk's game. Masters Dix managed to take it. I think it was Hulk's mistakes, but well, he still won it anyway, so let's give it to him. But from the look of things, Hulk looks like more powerful player in this series. Maybe more confident. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's for 2 exactly. Yeah, both players are making mistakes, like from time to time, don't have enough scout, or just sometimes, not always, sometimes going the wrong builds, or just having the lack of confidence, not being sure what they should do, whether or not they should do what they're doing. But if you're going for something, as Randomness has already said, you should finish it. You have to finish it because
I
then
think you have to execute it properly. He went for 2
yeah.
war factors early on, and he had a really good gap to execute it, but he didn't.
Yeah,
I've seen Mustr X again and again not executing what he decided to do correctly.
Probably because he was like he only faced one pit bull, and this single pit bull managed to scare him off, and he decided that it wasn't the right moment to engage, even though it was the best possible moment. There were only three pit bulls, and nothing was building in their factory because Hulk was going for economies, and he decided to go for MCV. Anyway, it was a perfect moment. Yeah, he was going for air, right? Galaxy, worst map in the game. Come. I mean, yeah, this is one of the maps where you can actually build a super weapon and win with it, where you can actually use it. That's what I mean. Hopefully we won't have any bugs on this map. And yeah, Mustr is already saying that, alright, it doesn't matter, like whatever, it's gonna be 5-2. He's already disappointed. As someone said, if you feel disappointed, well, get reappointed.
Last donation of the next. For
And send,
vodka.
wow, another donation, 500 rubles from Somnambulist and Elevation. Wow, very nice, very, like, extremely generous of you guys. I don't know, I'm just so satisfied, so glad that, and I'm really pleased that you're actually supporting us that much. For more vodka, from what I read, right? If I didn't miss anything. Okay then, vodka it is.
We now have Hulk playing as GTI on the right side of the map.
Yeah, and Mustr ZTX playing as Screen on the left side of the map, and from the look of things there is no rush. Yeah, Screen is not going to rush GDI, and well, GDI obviously is going to go macro game. But I just hope that Hulk will do 2 war factories built on this map.
Well, if he want to contest the Blue Tiberium, then I think he will. I don't think he will. Maybe he will only go for one Predator, a few Pitbulls to take the Blue Tiberium, and I think he will go for 2 refinery on the expansion and going for fast
Yeah, he may.
firehooks.
I mean, since he's playing against Screen, it should be a good tactic to overplay the Screen, to put him back to the 2-2 and then finish him with Predators and APCs. But Hulk may not do this because I kind of noticed that he stopped going Firehawks. He started to play more cautious because he started to be, well, he started to feel scared because he can lose this Firehawks for nothing.
Well, I think in the game on Tiki map, he stopped going for firehooks because he expected Mustr X going for tech center, but instead Mustr X went for double airfields.
Airfields, oh, airfields, yeah.
Yeah. So he then abandoned the entire idea of firehooks.
Yeah, well, Storm Riders were a good idea to
And
start.
as you can see, he already have T2 now. Maybe he's looking for early def tanks, or I'm not sure.
Oh, that's a very nice tactic. By the way, I do it by myself. Sorry for interrupting, because like I'm pretty sure he's gonna go like 5-6 seekers, and then try to put these drones. How do you call them? These drones which fix seekers. So it's he's able to fix his seekers if they take any damage and try to harass the harvesters. But Hulk is already going for Predators. He's like reading every move. Oh, because he has Scout. He has Scout, so he does what he needs, what needs to be done, and I like it.
Well, why does it? Okay. Well, he could have had his refinery and power it down and use his build cube. If you don't want the harvester to come out, but he don't seem to use it a lot this series.
Maybe multitask, I don't know. Maybe just feeling tired. Oh,
He have his healing drone a bit
yeah.
in a bit defensive position. I think it was wasted actually.
Yes, That's a waste of money. 1,500 credits. Am I right? 1,500. Yeah, I should
Yes.
know it because I play for screen all the time. So it doesn't look good at all.
But he
for-
didn't take blue Tiberium behind it.
No,
He
didn't.
could have took blue Tiberium all this time, but he didn't. He didn't.
He could have taken, but he still can. I mean, he still can go for this.
He still can, but he's not doing it at all.
And Master ZX is just wasting the seekers. And this lightning spike, he should not have put it there because, again, it was a waste of money. It didn't do anything. It didn't kill any harvester. Didn't do any damage on units. So he should have put it, I think, on the top field where he was going to harass with seekers. Maybe no. I think in this case, when you see lots of predators, you should just stop building seekers and go for another tactic. That's where you have to switch to T3. Because if he has lots of predators soon and you don't have T3, you won't be able to stop him. As a screen player, of course.
Well, he now went for the blue Tiberium a bit late, I guess, but it still can work.
Yeah.
He's trying to pick off one harvester, but he immediately moves back.
No, there is no way he's gonna pick up any harvesters. There are a few predators here and there, and of course, if he finds this weak spot, basically, he can now engage. He just didn't scout it. Oh my god, he's going for the second field, but this spot, like left side of the first expansion, it was insecure. It was completely unprotected. He could have gone for harvesters, try to, don't know, maybe take one at least. That could have helped. And he already has T3, so he's gonna go for, I think he's gonna go for tripods.
Yeah, if he... Well, I think, yeah, mass tripods with maybe gunwalkers would be the choice for him.
And he's not playing carelessly. Again, he's playing excessively cautious or over-cautious, I think. Because he's not well, maybe in this case he's doing the proper thing because he doesn't need to engage. He can't engage anywhere. But Hulk, on the other hand, he should have gone for another expansion faster. But he's going 3 refactories. Maybe it's gonna be 4 refactories and then MCV.
Well, I don't agree with
south.
this because I think he could have went for Marv War Factory. That could have made a hub. He can build Marv and also use it after that as a War Factory.
I think so. He could have gone Marv. Marv could have helped as well.
And it acts as a War Factory after that.
Yeah, you're right. I just don't know what he has planned. You know, what is his idea behind all this? Like, oh, this harvester keeps flickering. Okay, it's gonna still work properly. And
But he doesn't have any scouts on the bottom of the map.
no,
He doesn't know about this at all, actually.
He's gonna see it in 3, 2, 1. No, he's not gonna see it because okay, now he does see it. Not enough tripods. I mean, there are lots of them. They are out of position anyway. He can easily take T2. Maybe go for War Sphere. Like War Factory should be fine as well. If Hulk controls.
But he doesn't have a status shield yet.
No, he doesn't. And yeah, taking the War Factory is the right thing to do. Now he only has 1 War Factory, which is not enough. He doesn't have to do. He could have taken the Extractor as well, but he's going for energy. Yeah, going for energy is a smart choice. This stage of the game, if he loses lots of energy, then he will have to rebuild it, especially upgraded power plants. They cost a lot. So yeah, not enough energy already, and Master ZX already has 12k, almost 12k money, like 11.5.
4 War Factories from Hulk Predators.
And probably MCV, no, he didn't sell MCV, so it's not all in. Okay then. But he has just enough to stop these tripods. There are only 5 tripods and there are so many predators. If you gather him up... Oh my...
He needs status before engaging, actually.
Of course, of course. He needs more... I mean, I played so many games against Hulk and I realized that you should never underestimate him. You should always go more tripods. You should always scout first before engaging because it helps a lot.
He will phase, I think. He now uses status, which is great.
Yeah, but it won't matter anyway. There are so many predators, so many.
Well, he lost 2 tripods.
I think he's gonna lose all those tripods as well. Because Hulk just won't let him get away. Well, maybe he will, but there's still not enough tripods, like 4 tripods, but there is disintegrators. Okay.
Hulk is out of Tiberium and
He's not going for expansion. Only now he went. Do you see? He stopped production in all 3 war factories.
yeah, because he's out of Tiberium.
Yeah. Yes, he is. So no, he didn't take any of these tripods. He let him save them. Oh my God! So there might be another game. There actually might be another game if Hulk loses this.
Hulk went for 4 war factories and neglected his
Yeah.
3rd expansion. He thought he could have ended the game earlier, maybe, and
Yes.
not needing the 3rd expansion.
I mean, there are like what 5, 6, 8 tripods. 8 tripods, right?
He was able to capture 1 tripod back, which is nice.
At
Oh, he
least.
killed the prodigy, the mastermind. He almost Hulk.
Captured MCV.
No, Mustr X almost captured Hulk MCV, yeah. But there were APC there which killed the mastermind.
It's just that Mustr ZX has so good economy because Hulk didn't attack earlier. He had to attack earlier. Elevation status GG. Well, yeah, if he goes status, should be GG for Hulk.
Status?
Status shield. Yeah.
No, he already used it.
Oh, he already. Yeah, exactly. Sorry. So, what do you think? I mean, there are lots of tripods. I think they will crush this army. He needs at least
Well,
twice as many predators, I think.
Mustr X have another mastermind.
Yes. I mean, that was a throw. Maybe
No,
not.
it's,
throw.
yeah, it's not enough either. Hulk.
There's so many tripods already now.
13 tripods.
So,
14 actually. And he's taking all his tech structures. He's gonna be able to take the tech center
yeah.
and I think the D4.
so there's
And
gonna be
while
no more
retreating,
tripods.
Yeah, he finished the D4. Oh, well,
But Hulk still doesn't have numbers, I think. There's gonna
yeah. Mustr X is down to D1 now.
But he needs at least like 2 APCs to counter those disintegrators. Or maybe those predator tanks are able to take down those disintegrators because they have railguns. Okay, so Mustr is attacking and I don't think that Hulk will hold. I don't think it will.
He needed, I think, T4 clicks
Yeah, but
would help a lot, like Shockwave. But he doesn't have money for it. Oh, all these predator tanks just dying. There's no match. Like, once tripods are in big numbers, nothing can counter them. Like,
yeah, they killed like 4 tripods, 5 tripods. But there is still, oh my god, 8! No way. No freaking way.
I think he needed like clicks to be able to stop it. If he had like 2 clicks.
Maybe
Shockwave.
Yeah, Shockwave, exactly.
And the other one.
You basically read my mind. He needed to go for T4, so he had like
Hulk
Shockwave.
is hiding his MTV from the mastermind, which has 0 HP.
Yeah.
That was a fun game.
Fun game, yeah, that was fun game. Okay, I'll be back in 2 minutes. Alright, you here? that's gonna be the last game. No matter the result, it can either be 4-4 or it will be 5-3 in favor of Hulk if Hulk manages to win it, of course. Randomness, are you back?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, so who could have thought that this this series may actually end up in finishing, well, in being finished in draw.
Well, it could be. Yeah. We have Hulk as GDI in the bottom left side of two-round decision.
And in the top right corner, we're gonna have Firestorm, also known as Mustr ZX, playing for screen. And from the look of things, he's gonna have for one engineer and a few buzzers to scout, 3 buzzers to be precise. And yeah, well, first buzzer from the doors, which is going to scout the bottom of the map, while Hulk is going to build 2 rifle squads. Type 2 or 3? No, 2. There is only 2 rifle squads, which may not be enough to scout the map because there are 3 buzzers. These 3 buzzers can kill. Oh no, I think they are going to lose.
That is.
This is rifleman squad. They weren't even trying to kill the rifleman squads, even though they could at least maybe take 1 squad. However, it is what it is, and I think this is gonna be a macro game, because screen player is not likely to go for any kind of rushes, and GDI player most likely is going to play safely and try to develop the economy, to establish as powerful economy on this field. And the one thing you should know about this map is that you can easily go 3 refineries on this map, so you can just expand later, and you already have a good expansion, and you will have way more powerful expansion on the first field, and that will that will allow you go for even 3 war factories, I think, on the first field, because when you have 3 powerful incomes from like 3 refineries, then you go 3 war factories if you want to spam, of course. And if you don't, you just go Tech, and then you play T3 units.
Hulk is going for a 3rd refinery now.
Yeah. I mean, you can go Tech here without expanding, and that will be fine, because you will have enough Tiberium to gather. And his enemy, on the other hand, is not building anything in his war factory, and in his MCV, because he built gravity stabilizer. Not sure what it's gonna be. Storm Riders? Yeah, Storm Riders.
Hulk didn't see the airfield yet, the gravity stabilizer. But he can see, I think, the drone of
Hulk.
the gravity stabilizer.
Hulk, yeah. He only saw Nerve Center without seeing Storm Rider. Oh, he scouted. Now
He's scanned.
Yeah,
On hold.
he scanned, exactly. So he sees like 2 gravity stabilizers, and that's gonna be really bad, and that will make lots of troubles for Mustr ZX to use these Storm Riders efficiently. What do you think GDI player will do? Only like slingshots should be enough, right?
Well, I'd love to see fire hooks to counter those Storm Riders and to use them offensively after that.
We all would love to see fire hooks, but we realize that Hulk doesn't have T3, so he probably gonna go for some slingshots now. But yeah, later he may wanna go for T3 and then try to go even 8 fire hooks to kill his enemy quickly. It works really good on this map. And yeah, it looks like these Storm Riders are going for the first expansion of Hulks, and they're not gonna take anything. They're not gonna do any damage because there are lots of slingshots. And no Storm Riders are going to be lost.
At this point, he just need to take map control with them, but he should not lose any of them.
Yeah,
It's really hard to do any damage with them now, but he have to keep them.
he has to do his best, that's what I think as well.
And
He lost
he
one,
lost, yeah.
two, almost two now. He didn't lose the second one. He was trying to engage that.
But again, Hulk expanded everything on anti-air. That is like
Overreaction, right?
Yeah.
I think so, because there's like way too many units to stop this air. However, there are 8 Storm Riders, it's a big investment as well, but there are already Devourer tanks on the field, and infantry alone may not be enough to stop them. I still think that he should go for artillery, which may come in handy against these Devourers, and try to and also against the screen player on the whole, because this refineries can be easily taken out with artillery. But Hulk is not doing it. He just got T3, right? He just built his tech center.
Mustr is going another second refiner on the expansion.
Yeah, yes he is. And he has, what, 3 harvesters there. But on the whole he has 9 harvesters. Yeah, his expansion is a bit better, like...
Mustr passive game, I guess.
But you see, Hulk has 3 refineries on the first field. He already gathered up all Tiberium.
Yeah, he's going for a Marv now, and he have Juggernaut.
Nice choice. I would go Marv as well with the support of Juggernaut. I think if I was Hulk, if I played GDI, then that's a smart choice on this map. But there is still the Storm Raiders. If he figures out how to use them, if he figures out
Devastator Worship is a really good idea here, but he started with Storm Riders, and now Hulk already have anti-infantry, anti-air for those dev ships.
Yes, exactly. And oh, okay, he's going with Storm Riders. One Storm Rider has been taken out, not so bad. There's 5 left still. Slow but steady. Slowly but steadily he's losing the Storm Riders for nothing.
Well, he knows the map is out, and he need to set his shield, like.
Yeah, just build Devastators and Hex, that's what Elevation is telling us. Yeah, I think so. Well, that's what he's pretty much doing, but he's going Tribers instead of Hexapod. Which
He's using those Devastator Warships.
for nothing, right? Didn't kill anything.
Yeah, he lost 1.
Oh, 2 slingshots have been lost as well for tripods, so not a bad exchange after all. However, I don't know, he needs more artillery, 2 Juggernauts, 3, okay, 3 is better, 3 is better, okay, just attack those Devourer tanks with this, Juggernauts, yes, that's what he's doing. Maybe gonna take out this Extractor, yeah, probably, this Extractor is going to be lost.
But if
there are still 4 Storm Riders which have tried to attack Hulk's first field, and probably they succeeded. Maybe they have taken 1 harvester. I didn't see. Did you see this?
no,
But there are 4 of them now, not 5. So. And those tribals, man, he just can't figure out how to use them. And you know why? Because he doesn't have status shield.
yeah, and he went for Devastator Warships after going for Gravity Stabilizers, knowing that Hulk have anti-air.
Yeah, and Hulk now can just finish this for sphere because for factory because it won't do anything. Oh, Hulk realizes that his enemy doesn't have anything, and he's not building status shield. He can't figure it out that he needs it.
Well, most of the X should not engage now because there's T4 from Hulk.
Definitely not now, no. There are lots of juggernauts which are constantly harassing annihilators and slowly killing them. Okay,
It's time for Mr. X to get out of here.
Yes.
He have to move back and take his drone ship to the top of the map.
Yeah. Oh my god, he's still taking damage. Yeah, this juggernauts want to
He's
kill
taking
him.
harvester a lot. Already one harvester already lost. A second one is gonna die on the top field.
Oh my god.
He made use of those storm riders, so he can expand on top now. He need to take all these tripods to the top of the map.
There's no slingshots.
And leave the bottom. There's no.
But there are firehawks. They may kill these storm riders.
They may take the drone ship if it lifts up.
Is there a commander? No, there is no commander. So this MCV will be taken out. I think it will be basically demolished now.
Hulk is down to 2 harvesters only, by the way.
Yeah, keeps this. That's what you need the hacks for. Okay, yeah. He keeps the slingshots away from the dead. That's what he did. Yeah, Hulk was keeping slingshots away from the Devastator. Well, from Devourers probably. Yeah. He was trying to, but then he lost them anyway. And
He built his drone ship, basically.
yeah,
But Hulk only have 2 harvesters.
I don't think he needs harvesters. Not like, well, he needs harvesters, but it wouldn't matter anyway because if he attack right now, he should be able to kill all this. Unless, of course, he gets really sloppy with micro and these annihilators will kill everything. Because Mustr Leaf doesn't have an oh, sorry, Mustr ZX. That's the second time
Well, if
I
he can
called
get
it
a best
Mustr Leaf.
status now, after he gets his drone ship, he have a chance to kill this entire
Yeah,
army. Actually.
Exactly. He has, and Hulk is trying to expand for this field, but there is not much of Tiberium, you know. And he's
Hulk
not.
basically have no economy, like,
But he has 4 Firehawks.
yeah.
It's a good artillery, so to speak. Well, he can bomb the buildings one by one, and not sure.
Well, he's gonna use them now, right?
Yeah, he should have used them. Where did he go with them? Where did they
You
disappear?
think there's an expansion here?
Wait, no, these Firehawks are getting back to the circuit.
He have a status shield now, a status chamber.
Yeah.
And
Probably, he needs to
if
spread
he
out
can
the
bomb that
juggernauts.
before the fight, that would be the winning factor.
Yeah, exactly. That would play to the massively to his advantage, but he's not doing it. He's not doing anything with his Firehawks.
Oh, he used it really early on, but he's gonna move anyways. Remember that Hulk does have T4,
Yeah.
but I don't think he have money to use any of his abilities, unless he want to sell some structures. And as you can see, Trap is going in.
No, that's gonna be for 4. Oh my gosh. I don't know what to fucking say, almost. I don't know. I don't wanna know.
The Marv is back online. He didn't use any T4. He sold his T4 now and didn't use a single ability.
And these Firehawks were completely,
He could have bombed refineries. He could have
useless.
bombed an earth center, the status chamber to stop the status shield, but there's a lot of
okay.
husks.
He's killing. No, wait. He's killing everything with Firehawks. Wait, there is 4 Firehawks, right? Only 4. And he killed MCV. Is there an MCV? No, MCV is still there. Now it's MCV. It is Reason and something else.
No, he take his war factory. Yeah, he destroys his war factory only.
Yes, there is no war factory there.
Hulk cannot take any of these tasks. But Mustr with X can, if he can kill this Marv.
But he will kill this Devastator warship. Oh my god, he has to attack. Like he has to engage now with the Stripers. Like there's only Marv, nothing else. He's being too cautious without.
He have 0 AA here. That's a big problem. If he need to capture any husk.
Yeah. Exactly, and all husks are killed, cleaned up. So there is only one Hammerhead, and he's afraid basically of this Hammerhead.
He need to go disintegrators and gunwalkers, but oh, he have another drone ship. Oh my god.
Yeah, but the funny thing is this Firehawks should see this drone ship. Maybe, oh no, Hulk doesn't see it. The
Oh,
problem
he doesn't
is
have shot launches and AA. Oh, that is big, massive actually.
it is.
And he's gonna lose 2 fireworks just like that.
Yeah, for nothing.
Wow.
Basically for nothing.
Wow, that is.
What an exchange!
Forth and back, forth and back.
Force and back. But so irrational decisions. I mean.
Why going for a second drone ship with this no Tiberium on the top to expand to?
Yeah.
There's actually Tiberium start growing up on the bottom and
Yeah. GG by Elevation says it won't be GG 4-4.
Hulk have only 1 harvester. That's all what he have. He need to sell 1 of his refineries actually.
But he can't because he doesn't have MCV, he doesn't have a factory, he only can go airfield units. That's a problem.
Oh yeah, I thought he had a
Yeah.
war factory.
I checked it out 1 minute ago and I noticed that, and then I was like, man, really? How did it happen? Why did you sell all the war factories you had?
Maybe to use some T4 abilities. He only used
He's scared.
he only used this zone troopers ability. So maybe that's why he sold his war factory to get the money for it. But did he use it or not?
No, he didn't. And
No, he just sold it. It was from sold T4.
The funny thing is, he's scared of one Marv. He could have killed the Marv.
The Marv, yeah, he's scared to move in with it.
Yeah, there is Firehawk. Firehawk on this third expansion is just roaming around. It's just being there, just scouting the map. Now he's gonna get killed. Okay. Don't know what to say, to be honest. This expansion, though. This refinery on the second field. Mustr and Leaks. Oh, this Marv is allied. This Marv is allied.
Yes, if he can keep microing this Marv again and again, he can pick off tripods and win actually with it only.
You know what I think? He should have gone more Hammerheads, or maybe 4 like Orcas to protect this Marv from annihilators, from tripods basically. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be 4-4 eventually. I mean, he's not doing anything with Marv. I don't understand what is going on.
He doesn't have one APC though. He's suiciding it.
Yeah, he's going back and forth. He's not doing anything.
Yeah, he only have 4 tripods. He have 5 now, so
maybe he's gonna take down this MCB, but
I think he's waiting for the status to be up. Maybe.
Oh, probably, yeah.
To be able to finish it safely, you know what I mean?
I mean, yes.
Yeah. That is not gonna go. Even if it went heroic, status will insta kill.
Yeah, exactly. He should have attacked Marv. I mean, he's still waiting. He's being so cautious. He doesn't want to lose. Oh my god. Is this tripod? Okay, is this tripod gonna get killed? Maybe if other tripods.
This one's really strong. It's elite and they have 3 zone trooper guns.
He has to now control the fucking Marv. Control the Marv. Don't fucking lose it. Don't you dare. Wait, how much time does he have? Oh, the status is almost done. The status is almost done. Oh, so bad. No, he's not attacking with Marvs. What is up? Like,
it's out of range from the zone trooper.
Yeah, that's.
I think Hulk have lost this game, even without the second status.
Didn't need the status in the first play. Like.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly.
You should not have lost those fire hooks.
5 triples.
Quality.
He was scared. Like with 5 triples, he was still scared. If that doesn't say anything about the level,
So
of
Storm
the
Riders
game,
did pay off.
I don't
They
know what says.
took all of Hulk's harvester except for 2. So it paid off at the end.
Yes, it did.
If Hulk didn't lose all those harvesters, he would have had a chance, I think.
If he didn't sell were factories, over factories, then
But
probably.
he had only 1 harvester. He cannot rebuild an MCV with 1 harvester on a dry field. You know, kind of hard.
Yeah, I
Wow.
think so. Anyway, I'm disappointed to be honest, but not because it's draw. No, it's just some games were so well. I wouldn't say extraordinary. They were actually they were unordinary, but they were played with lots of mistakes still.
What I think the last game made was an insane game.
As well, the last one was an insane throw. It was. That's for sure. I mean, I can't say I like. I mean, the decision making was really good by Hulk, but he still managed to. Well, he took the expansion. He managed to get his enemy out of the expansion to take down his MCV, and still somehow he managed to lose this major engagement. And yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure about the quality of this game. Maybe, yeah, it was good.
It was fun to watch, regardless. The
And
last
fun
game
to
was really
watch,
fun to watch,
exactly. It was
regardless
fun.
of the mistake. It was like really nice and close at the end.
S-
And the last few minutes, we didn't know who's gonna win. It was not one-sided. Most of the games before that was one-sided. It wasn't that nice, regardless of the mistakes. One-sided games are not really fun to cast, but last game made up for all the other games, and it was really fun.
Exactly. So yeah, thank you for helping me to cast this. And
No problem. Thank you for having me, actually.
yes, it was my pleasure, and I hope that we will still make it happen with tomorrow's stream. And yeah, I'm just want to say thank you to everybody who donated today and helped us to develop our, well, to basically helped us to gather up the sum we're trying to collect for the next tournament. And you guys are terrific. I love you. Thank you for all. And
I have one question.
Yeah.
Did Mustr the X get promoted or not?
No, since actually I don't know if we stated the rules. I think we did state these rules earlier. So to get promoted, he needs to either have 1 win over the good player, or he needs to play at least 2 series in draw, which basically. And he is on the good row, on the right. I think he can actually do this because he's on close to finish. He played really close with Hulk. Okay, let's give him that. And I think if he plays another series, at least in a draw, then he has to be promoted. Yeah, that's what he needs to do. And I don't know when he will play them because he's not very active lately. And therefore we'll need to wait until we plan the next stream with him so he can play another good player. Maybe Lucas, maybe Buka, somebody who's active and who's playing Kane's Russ, who's still playing Kane's Russ nowadays. Yeah. So thank you guys for your support. Thank you for your donations. You guys awesome. You guys rock. And thank you again. I'm really really grateful. Hopefully see you soon. And yeah, thank you for watching. Good night.
I was afraid you would linger on me. You weigh me down like a raindrop falling. The sooner you leave,